guys. Okay, so I'm not even gonna say like, hey, have you missed me, because I'm sure you have, but not even just that. I always seem to like say I'm gonna do better and I'm gonna have these videos, and then I don't, and like I kind of disappear from YouTube. So I'm not even going to say like sorry, but I am sorry. Just gonna jump right into it and act like nothing ever happened. Yeah, so let's jump right into this video. Okay, so this video is going to cover what I think are 5 tips for success in your weight loss journey after weight loss surgery. So these are in no particular order. I kind of just went with the first things that popped in my mind. Number one, I would have to say for me in the beginning, this was a challenge. But number one is to make sure that you stay hydrated. Make sure that you are getting in those liquids, because you do not end up back in the hospital for dehydration. To prevent it from happening, you want to, either A, like me, when I first had surgery, it sucked to have to drink. I just didn't like it. I didn't like how it felt going down, and when it got into my tummy, it just wasn't a fan. So for me, it kind of was a chore to drink. Sounds so weird now, but yeah. So what I would do is I would set a timer on my phone to not only remind me to get in my liquids, but to also get in my protein. Always usually have my cup. This cup is the more expensive cup. I won't say the name brand because they ain't sponsoring me for this video or whatever. So yeah, but this is my cup. I usually walk around with this thing full of either ice water or room temperature water. So my tip is to always make sure that you carry around your liquids. That way when you're bored or like you just happen to glance down at your cup holder and you're driving, you're like, oh yeah, I do need to drink or whatever. Number 2 is to make sure that you are getting in your protein. Protein. Say it with me, class. Protein is so important in our diet as a weight loss surgery patient, because you are either A, like I did, I had the sleeve, so that means some of my stomach was cut out. If you had the bypass, that means some of your intestines were rerouted, or whatever you had, it's not in its natural state, which means you don't operate, or you don't operate in the way a regular person gets in their their diet. So especially in the beginning, it's more so of drinking your protein. So my trick for that is to find what works for you. I'm recommending this one. You do not have to buy it because I said buy it, because I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm telling you what I like. This is the one that I currently am drinking right now. It's the Nectar Medical. It's by Centrex or whatever. I'll leave it down below, but it looks like this, and it is the unflavored kind. I have found that I do not like flavors. I like to add my own flavors. To me, this one does not have a weird aftertaste. It settles very nicely in my drinks, whether they are like in like a orange like flavored kind of drink, or like in a smoothie or a protein drink or whatever. So to me, this one is the best one that I have tried. Moving right along. Number 3 for being successful in your weight loss as a weight loss patient, I would say, is getting in your vitamins. So vitamins are very important, again, because you are not operating as a normal, regular type of person. You are now working with, a smaller stomach or revamped intestines or what have you. So your absorption rate and the absorption amount of, vitamins is tremendously different from a normal diet, because you're not eating a normal diet. So you need to make sure that you're getting in your vitamins. So this will vary from person to person, because what I have, going on in my blood work and my age and all those other biological factors is totally different than the next weight loss patient. So this will come from your doctor as far as what vitamins you need to take, how many, when, and all the kind of stuff. Okay, number 4. So a part of being a weight loss surgery patient, there's kind of like this stigma or this random thought that you do not have to work out. Now that's wrong. You have a, you know, helping tool in your, you know, in your weight loss surgery, however, whichever one you decided upon, but it is just that. It is a tool. It is not a fix. It is not going to change anything long term if you do not change long term. So you do have to change your exercise habits if you didn't have it. This will take tweaking because not everybody can, or not everybody wants to go to the gym and work out for, you know, an hour or 2 hours every day or 3 times a week or whatever. For me, I'm not really a gym kind of person. I just feel like the gym is just like, I don't want to go. I will go. I have gone. Active. So I guess I shouldn't say exercise, more so as to be active. That is going to be very important, very vital to your success in weight loss, especially in the beginning. I tell everybody to go hard the first 6 months. If you don't do anything else, go hard the first 6 months because that's when the weight is. And finally, number 5, because like I said, I was going to keep this short and sweet or whatever. Number 5 is to follow your doctor's orders. You can watch as many YouTube videos and be in as many group message chats, groups, and all the other kind of stuff as you want, and, you know, look at people's journeys and see what they do and what they don't do and all that other kind of stuff. That is all fine and dandy, but at the end of the day, you need to consult your surgeon, your primary care physician for your health, because what works for me may not necessarily work for you. What works for you may not work for me. What you don't want to do is spend all this time waiting for surgery, or all this money on surgery, or whatever, all these resources that you can't get back. You have the surgery and then you feel as though you have failed yourself. So you want to do is, you know, do everything that you can to be successful, and that includes, you know, the people who are, you know, overseeing your health. Those are what I think are 5, you know, great tips for having great success in your weight loss journey as a weight loss surgery patient. Make sure that you, in the comments below, make sure that you subscribe, because you never know, like, some days I might like be feeling the spirit and I might like be like, you know, like, I'm just gonna leave a YouTube video. I'm not gonna drop the mic or whatever. So make sure that you subscribe. Maybe you should like turn on that little bell thing too. Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys, and thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you the next time. I'll see you whenever that is. Alright guys, bye.